You know that Joker clapping gif that. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like that's probably like, I can't imagine the other boss fights get tougher than that. And some of those those lasers, they had us down. I mean, it was like living the 3 HP dream. All right, where do we go next? You think that was the hardest? Yo, Captain Chickenhawk, I just appreciate you being here. Ringed inner wall Bonnie. Thank you. Man, that was... I mean, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you on that one. Sometimes the stars and moons align. Like, no, all memeing aside, like when we burn the MB, I'm like, okay, hey, look, 3% chance this works out. All right, where do we go next? Go down the elevator. I do think I'm surprised they made that an optional boss, because that's a really cool fight. The last boss is tough, but it's a toss-up on whether you have more trouble with him or not. Can you imagine how much time they spend making these bosses? I know, right? All right, this is the fresh area. All right. It's good to breathe for a half second. We're down there in the murky dungeons of Helm's Deep, fighting Daenerys Targaryen's twin brother. So this guy's got some HP. I will say this, fighting anything after that dragon is just simple easy clap. I mean, it's just straight easy clap. Ringed knight paired greatswords. Around these parts, we always give everything a due day on the catwalk. Let's give it its due day on the catwalk. Yo. Double choppers.
Sit yourself down.
This weapon is busted. What is it made out of? If those were gold, they're interesting. It's also interesting that they put like a great weapon like that at the end of the game, because you can tell they put a lot of time into that. Yo, Pat Stash gifting a tier 1 sub to Captain Chickenhawk. Can we get some dang pack spam in chat for Pat Stash? Thank you so much, man. Spreading the love. And Holt me Monkey Rex, thanks for the baker's dozen, 13 months. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support on the show. Making it possible to do what we do here means a lot. Bear?
Return from whence thou camest. The abyss.
Thanks, Crosby.
By the king's decree, none may disturb our
Mistress's slumber? Should we spend these souls? Y or N? Cersei, Pogger, Cersei's in it. Pogger, spam in chat. All right, call the vote here. No, with 54% of the vote. We were going to veto a Y on that one. Didn't we fight this guy? Ben Affleck? Real Lord, this guy is your father? Come on.
Let's go.
Invaded by the Wizard of Eden Scott. Trying to process what's going on here. Spear of the Church.
Bruh. Bruh.
It's such a confusing thing. You come off mid-ear, one of the fights to end all fights. And you go into that. What was that? Cause someone PvP. That was supposed to be a PvP boss battle, but you got matched with a bad player. It's a PvP boss. You have to beat mid-ear to be the boss. Basically, it's a boss fight against other players in the Covenant. Oh. I guess that was a boss fight. And like, but like the person had a full name, so I didn't think it was a meme person. It hides their name. Oh. Should we go level up here? Yeah, let's spend them. All right, what should we spend them on? It's kind of a neat as an idea, but it was a weak player. So basically, you'd go back there and you'd spawn against different PvP players. I kind of want to go strength, huh? Oh, we can't upgrade the gavel anymore.
I am a thousand.
End space T spam in chat. Maybe the last time ever for Cerso.
The darkness within me.
The last end space T. Strength. ADP. I looked for a second. I think we'll go strength. You should go be one of the guys. Can you do that? How do I go be one of the guys? I mean, Argon Matrix, I don't know if I can count that as a gold win. All right, let's just keep it moving here. All right, what's the next, where's the next spot we go? Church? All right. This fight is completely broken. Take it from someone who collected several hundred ornaments. It's either complete... Church and up the stairs. I got you. Yeah, Yuchigo, that's what I kind of played in my head. I'm like, let's do this for production value. Cerso incoming. We've waited 3 decades, 3 games to get to this point, to fight for our love and interest. I don't... Why is she holding a cracked egg? What is that thing? Do we touch the shell? N space T spam bop her? Touch it. What's on her eyes? Can you imagine actually knowing this lore? Like, I'm just excited because I don't know what happens. No! You've come over 30 decades to find me, and here I just disappear. We went through 3 games, 30 years to find her, and she just dissipates into pixels. What's the fake lore on that? And he's looking crisp though. Look at that gold crispy. Red Witch. What happened to her? Like, that's not how we remembered her. That's not when we set things off in Drangleic Castle. She's like, speaking of crispy. Ashen 1. All right, I'm gonna need some fake lore on this one. Andor Landor. You press the fast forward time button. She sent you to the future where the world is dead. Well, she doesn't move in 50 years. She just stays there. All right, let's press on. I don't get the whole time shifting. It's complicated lore. It's a good way to say fake lore. As in not real. The true lore is the 30-year journey of Cerso Yeet to only be befuddled by Miyazaki's cruel ways of separating 2 love-crossed starbirds. Prepare the minkuses. I'll prepare this.
Filiano,
Is that us?
help me, please. The Red Hood is come to eat us,
Bop?
to eat our dark
B space,
soul.
O space. Follow him. He said the thing. What do you mean? Oh, he said Dark Souls? All right, chat. Y in chat to bop, N in chat to let him go meet up with Cersei. To eat our souls, Dark Souls, 3 of them. Is that Gwyn? You're asking the wrong guy. No, 57% of the live voting audience says no, let him live. Okay. Every vote counts 1. The journey of Cerso Yeet is the journey of many. That face though. Just misclick. Now go to where he crawled from. Okay. I will say, I will not lie and say that I'm not tempted, but it's the end of a 30-year journey. If this were Dark Souls 1, Cerso would give him the old bop. Mini boss to the right. The fake lore is that the dark soul of the man was locked in the city. The gods, aka Gwyn, hid it away here. What is this guy doing? Isn't this a furtive pygmy? He is. Who's pygmy? All right, what do we do here? So if we let him crawl, then what happens? Do I remember my worst Jeb 8? I don't. Just go forward. Follow the trail. He's one of the pygmy kings that Dark Souls was split among. Although these lords have large portions. Go the way he came from. This looks like the Crystal Horse area in Dark Souls 2. Tough crowd. Is this the pygmy guy? It all led up to this 3 decades of Cerso Yeet, from not knowing about the gavel to finding the gavel not once, not twice, but thrice. All led up to this guy bending the knee to Cerso with his rusted brown boots and his poor excuse for a cape. He didn't like that we said that.
Still here. Hand it over, that thing, your dark soul.
I'm not supposed to say that. Nah.
Painting.
What's a painting have to do? Come on now. Okay. Send him. Oh, he's got some HP and he's got. Send him. Nice bop, kid. You got ball players too? This guy's like Yoda or something. Sippy, sippy. All right, it makes you pay if you miss. Sip, sip, sip. He's got some quicks. He's got some handles. Bend the knee.
Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul.
Now we're calling it the. Ooh, he's MB'd up, boys. He's MB'd. Now he's got his anterior and posterior collateral arteries. We need to sip quick. Oh. the thunder and lightning in the background. Where is he? There he is. There we go, kid. Little resin. We've learned all your resinous ways, Miyazaki. Hang in here. Nice send. Sippy, sippy. Hang in here. We'll sip. We got greeted. Stun him. Hang in here, boys. Hang in here. Resin. I thought we had a shot at him. That's a good fight. I thought we had a one shot on him. There was a moment in that third phase, I'm like, or end of the second phase, I'm like, it's pretty cinematic. I liked it with like all the, like the red tapestry going around. I got greedy on that one. Hang in here. He gets pretty hangry. All right, let's dial here. I'm getting a little greedy here. Very greedy. All right, let's dial. Come here, guy. I'm trying to understand, who is this guy anyways? I'll turn the volume up. Hang in here. Nice jab. The 1 HP dream. 1 HP dream. 1 HP spam and chat. Sippy. Sip up here, kid. All right, we're all right. Run sets here. Got him. All right. It's funny because of what he actually is. I don't know how many of you know what GAEL represents. What does GAEL represent? He's the guy that you gave the painting to that teleported you to the first DLC. Is this the true ending?
Is this the blood?
He is one of the first soldiers who was a slave who fought against Gwyn. But isn't he Gwyn?
The blood of the dark.
He represents resin. He's the uncle of a girl who's in the new painted world. All right, let's go. This is when it gets real here. Sippy. Sippy. Oh, nice bop. Nice bop. 100% this is the real ending. You killed Gwyn in Dark Souls 1, so this is him again? I have 13 Estai. No, GAEL is GAEL. This is not Gwyn. How are GAEL and Gwyn related? No, that was the Soul of Cinder. My head is completely blown off right now. I'm a heavy. Little preemptive top off there. Easy there. Didn't need to greed that. That was greed. GAEL fought Gwyn as a slave knight. GAEL is Gwyn's stepdad. GAEL is all of humanity trying to escape a dying world. So why are we preventing him from escaping? Gwyn sacrificed himself to stop the Dark Age and became the first Lord of Cinder, making him the embodiment of the first flame and the gods in a way in which GAEL sacrificed himself to consume the Dark Soul. The embodiment of Dark Souls meant the opposite of flame and gods. That will probably take me 30 minutes to understand that. And that's first grade vernacular. I appreciate it. All right, get back and sip here, kid. You two are the only two dudes left. What do you mean? Everyone else is dead? The symbology here is great. Two nobodies fighting in the Ashen Desert over a patch of blood, while the world has a few hours of sunlight left. It's a fight for dominance between gold and crimson. All right, here we go. Re-up, reboot. I like when you hit him in the face. Him heavy. Oh, heavy in the face. I don't think heavy's worth it here, though. Sippy up here. All right, re-up. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Good toss, kid. He's got ball players too. That's the one that's hard to stop because it's like a little bit of a delay midair, but we got him here. There we go. We really haven't done much damage. Yeah. This is all fake lore. I want to see some dudes get bopped. GAEL is much like you are. He is the culmination of a dark soul. GAEL is undead. What an undead can become when they refuse to die. Just like the protagonist. If you come a long way and fought many hard battles to get where he is. All right. Enough tomfoolery. Let's go bop this guy. Let's send him. Face him. The face is the place to get him. Sippy up here. He respects a good face shot. Oh. What's the painter girl's motive? That's a great question. Dan, you're the only one handling. GAEL is a dark reflection of Cerso if he'd fallen in the dark side of Res. And that one makes sense to me. Oh, we're one-handing. Got it. We got two hands. All right. I don't really respect this guy. Maybe I should, though. I don't respect him. I don't know why. We're playing with not a lot of respect towards him. Like, I would never openly just wail on a boss right in the face. Get this guy out of here. You know, Miyazaki is so proud of this guy, too. Midier gets no respect. Instead, we're fighting Little Red Riding Hood. I had a lot of respect for him in our first one. All right, here we go. Now, this guy I got some respect for. He's got broad shoulders. He's got resin discs. He's got the Mathis gun. Now this I can get behind. Yeah. Nice shot, kid. Not a ton of respect. All right, let's get a dial-in check in chat. I think I got overly confident, no respect, because we took him to phase 3 on the first try. All right, go a little dial-in here. All right, 13 Este. Here we go. It took me a second to just synthesize in my head. Like, this is the end of Cerso Yeet. 3 games, 3 decades. Multiple dragon bosses. All comes down to one final fight in a pile of ash. Green management, pop him once. Nice shot, kid. Sip up here, re-up, sip up, re-up. Hang in here. Hang in here. Sip up. Hey, all right. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Gotta say, I think we have like 7 to 6 Estus. Nine Estus in our back pocket. We got a good set here, kid. No more double. No more green. No more green. Mathis. 1 and go. One and go. Not in the face though. One bop. One bop. One bop. 2 bop. He got us. He got us on the green. 6 Estus in our back pocket. Send him. He baited us. Can I get Gem 8 spam in chat? He got us on the Jebra. He got us on it. Get out of there. Get out of there and heal, kid. Double, double. All right. Oh, is that a debate? I think he debated us. I think it was a heavy debate. That was it. You know what? I'll give him credit on the debate. I will say to Miyazaki's credit, knowing the tough spot for Cerso Yeet is patience. This fight and the Midier fight are liquefied patience. Like, I can't just bop him to greed as much as I want to. Because even on a stun, we're not fast enough to hit to 2-bop him. Nice shot, kid. I wish more Souls games did phases instead of debating with multiple bars. I got you. GAEL represents society. All right, I'm fired up. I do feel like this is a bit like this moment here. I'm like, but phase 2 when he's walking, big shouldies and the red cape, I'm like, that's a good end boss. That's a good series ending. Got us twice. Three times. Is GAEL and Orlando? That's a good question. Yeah, we can never hit him twice in a row without getting bopped. GAEL is a prime example of the difference that good posture makes. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. All right, let's dial here. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you 100% dialed in action. 100% what Cerso would want for the ending. Op and stun. Op and stun. Oh, we can stop that move, huh? Hang in here. All right, clearly we didn't dodge well enough or time it well enough. It was not dodged or timed well enough. We got to get a little bit better. All right, let's go bring the fight to him. A little early on that dodge. Oh, we could have got him out of that. See, that one we should have got bopped on. The last one, no. It goes both ways. That's why I can't be ever salty at it. If it's the last boss, why not MB? It's kind of like a challenge mode thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we could MB and make it a lot easier, but we're not to that point yet. We didn't MB. We did MB as a... because we ran out of Estus on mid-ear, though. Fight him barehanded. Him in the face. I'll check that. We can't hit him twice. Their greed is alive and well. There we go. a calamity ring. Yo, Volpestia, welcome. All right, let's dial. Well, so now the anchor's up a little bit. Now I know we can hit him twice. Like a jab fest is not what I'd want to watch on a boxing match. It's not what Cerso throws haymakers. But to set up the haymaker, you gotta get him. You gotta get him with the one. There we go. There we go. Cerso is about draw, speed, and power, not patience and reading. Get him out of that. There we go. I like to see the life bar shrink down ASAP. No! It was such a good run. Do not throw it out here. Do not throw the run out. There we go. Give him a third one. Let's go. All right. Hang on, let me close that. There we go. I don't want to. I got a feeling this is the run. I don't want that to be the reason.
The blood of the dark soul.
Don't let him debate you. I got you. Now, to me, if this is how it starts, I'm all in. The music, the pageantry, this is the ending of the journey of Cerso Yeet. Sip up here, kid. Let's go. Now you got our attention. Mathis. Sippy, sippy, sip, sip, sip. All right, hey, yeah. Yeah. Give me another one. No debate this time. No debate this time. Get over there. Let's go. All right. I needed a little taste. All right, let me explain it to you in first grade vernacular. You walk in, it's the end of the year school party, maybe middle school, grade school. You got all the hype. They talk about ice cream social. You get there, there's a couple leaky gallons of Breyer's ice cream because no one's there. Then everyone 2 hours into it, all of a sudden they're playing Vanilla Ice. You're going into the gym, playing dodgeball. That's what this fight is. Right here is the leaky ice cream. You got to get through the leaky ice cream to get everyone to get time to get their BMX bikes on the way to the grade school to get the party going. Cerso expects a certain amount of limelight for a final fight. This is not it, but phase 2 is it. All right, 3 up here. That's a 2. respect it. Green Mansion LLC at an all-time low. Hang on. Get our green up. Hang in here. No, no, no. Greedy. You gotta, I'm with you. You gotta earn the limelight on this one. But I feel like through 3 decades of taking out the largest bosses known to individuals, the toughest of tough, the weakest of weak, everything in between. And literally, the guy limps into the boss fight. I guess it's classic debate strats. I can't be mad at him. All right, hang in here. There we go. Green, green, green. No. Gotta hit him with the B-Zeker. There we go. Hang in here, hang in here. Sip up. No. There we go. Optimum Prime greed. All right. There we go. This is what we want. This is the pageantry. This is the limelight. This is the 18-piece chorus. You got the baritones, you got the tenors, you got the, what are the high-pitched people called? You got a lot of hit points there. You got the Mathis. You got the sippies. Here we go, kid. Hang in there. Sip up, sip up. 5 Estus in her back pocket. Nice spot. We gotta get back here. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. Sometimes he doubles and no, no, debate. I almost took it. I almost took the Jebra. Gotta get away. All right, hang in here. Hang in here, kid. No, 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 no. 2 Estus left. 1 Estus left. Hang in here. Ah, greed. Sent. That was a good fight. I like the third. The third phase is chaos.